Haikyuu is almost like an academic decathlon in a sort of way, almost like if you've seen Spider-Man Homecoming, what they do in that. That's always what it reminds me of. If someone asks me what it is, I tell them to think about that.
It's a very, very collaborative environment, an environment that is really inclusive, that is comfortable, and that everyone can shine in, which is something that I think is very imperative.
There's competitions for sports, but you don't really see a lot of academic competitions on the high school level. So I think that's nice and refreshing to see and to participate in.
I think what's interesting is interacting with the other teams and seeing how your strategies differ and how ours, although it was more laid back, we still did a lot better than last year.
A person who's good at Haikyuu will be able to communicate to the rest of their team. Even if they know the right answer, make sure the other teammates do know the right answer just in case they try and say it in a mic before you do.
Leading up to a match, I would worry about how well I would perform, but during it, I would always get happy when I got answers right, and I felt like I was really good at it.
Haikyuu is a competition where you're on stage in front of 500,000 people. You've spent months preparing with your team, and now it's your time to show it.
Some of the memories we've made is competing with other schools and like all the meets that we won and even those we lost. And I love seeing the crowd all get excited.
Once I get up there, I just have a good time and just do my best, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If I don't know an answer, I'll just make one up, hope it's right. If it's not, get a good laugh.
Oh, I love my teammates. We're just a family. We're all really good friends, and we all study hard. And we always make sure that like the night before we have a competition, we're like texting each other like, yo, you gotta study, like get ready.
I think my studying skills have definitely improved. My ability to have that grit to stay up an hour longer and keep studying.
I mean, the studying while riveting isn't terribly fun compared to competing, especially when you know your stuff. The competitions are just awesome.
I love the competitiveness, but then also how collaborative it is, both amongst my own Penwood High School team, but then with the other teams that we're competing against. Everyone is just really friendly and supportive of one another, but we're also, trying to see who can rack up the most points as possible to win.
I really appreciate the commitment that people put into and the specialties that they have, in that you need, you need certain people. You can't just do it by yourself. You need a team group.
Just learning how to study a little bit over an extended period of time was definitely helpful to learn instead of just cramming everything.
I like the adrenaline rush that you kind of get on stage, and once you hear the name of one source and you know that it's your question and that it's all on you.
Being on stage in front of a bunch of people and being under that kind of pressure is really difficult, but I feel like I've been able to learn to handle it well through Haikyuu.
I looked on their website and I researched all about it, and I saw that Alex Trebek spoke at one of the receptions.
I'm delighted to be here to help celebrate Haikyuu.
And I love Jeopardy, and I was like, that is so cool. So I knew I had to be part of it.
You chose to come here instead of staying home and watching Jeopardy. I know.
Our school has a big Haikyuu aspect part of their culture, so everybody is really supportive of the team. When it comes to the meets, everybody watches, and that's amazing.
When you're in that environment where you have to answer and you don't have time to think about it, being able to make quick decisions and stuff like that definitely will help propel me later in life.